Hello friends, welcome to Bootstrap 5 video tutorials series. In the previous video tutorials, we understood what is Bootstrap, how to download Bootstrap, how to add Bootstrap to our website, Bootstrap text formatting classes, text size classes, text color classes, background color classes, heading text classes, text alignment classes, text transform classes, image classes, list classes, table classes, button classes, badge classes, and button group classes. In this video tutorial, I would like to discuss Bootstrap alert box classes. We understand how to work with alert box in Bootstrap, guys. So let's get started. Here the desktop we have my website folder. I open it. Inside my website folder we have default HTML page. I right click on it, say open with the notepad. You can see that default.html page is open in the notepad. Its title is set to Bootstrap demo. I minimize it. I right click on default.html page, say open with Google Chrome. You can see that default.html page is open in the Chrome. Title is set to Bootstrap demo. Let's understand Bootstrap alert box related classes. Alert boxes are used to display important messages to the user. Alert boxes are used to display important messages to the user. For example, warning messages, error messages, info messages, etc. There is an alert class. Alert class adds some padding around the content, adds some bottom margin, adds rounded corners, etc. guys. For example, here in the body section, I am going to create a div, opening div, closing div. Inside that I create a paragraph, opening P, closing P. Inside that I put the content, HTML is a structural language, full stop. If I save file, save, go to browser and refresh, you can see HTML is a structural language displayed. Now what I do, to this div, I am going to add the class called as alert. If I save file, save, go to browser and refresh, you can see that it has added some padding around the content, right? That's what the alert class does. Alert class adds some padding around the content. It also adds some bottom margin, rounded corners, etc. guys. To see this, what we have to do is we have to take help of alert box color related classes. There is a alert dash primary class. It sets the text color to dark blue color and background color to light blue, guys. So what I do here, I am going to use the class alert dash primary. If I save file, save, go to browser and refresh, you can see that we are getting the blue color alert box, and you can see it has added some rounded corners. You can see it has added some rounded corners. Also, I am going to copy this and paste down. If I save file, save, go to browser and refresh, we got one more alert box, and you can see there is a bottom margin by default added. So that is what the alert class does. Alert class adds some padding around the content, adds some bottom margin, adds rounded corners, etc. guys. Next we have alert dash heading class. It indicates the heading of the alert box. Also it inherits the parent element color. For example, here I am going to say opening H2, closing H2. Inside that I put the content HTML, and I am going to use the class here alert dash heading. If I save file, save, go to browser and refresh, you can see that we have displayed the heading here HTML, which is also having the blue color, but it has the dark blue color, right? Dark blue color, because that is what the alert dash primary class does. It sets the text color to dark blue and the background color to light blue. Let's understand alert box color related classes one by one. There is alert dash secondary class. It sets the text color to dark gray, background color to light gray. If I copy this code and paste down and change this to alert dash secondary. If I save file, save, go to browser and refresh, you can see we got the gray color alert box. Next we have alert dash success class. It sets the text color to dark green, background color to light green. Let's see that. I copy this code and paste down. And here I say alert dash success. File, save, go to browser and refresh. You can see we got the green color alert box. Next we have alert dash info class. It sets the text color to dark cyan color and background color to light cyan color. If I copy this code and paste down and change this to alert info. If I say file, save, go to browser and refresh, you can see we got cyan color alert box. Next we have alert dash warning. It sets the text color to dark yellow, background color to light yellow. If I copy this code and paste down and say here alert dash warning. If I say file, save, go to browser and refresh, we got the yellow color alert box. Next we have alert dash danger class. It sets the text color to dark red, background color to light red. I copy this code and paste down. Here I say alert dash danger. If I say file, save, go to browser and refresh, we got the red alert box. Next we have alert dash dark class. It sets the text color to dark gray, background color to mid gray. I copy this code and paste down. Here I say alert dash dark. If I say file, save, go to browser and refresh, we got the gray color, mid gray color alert box. Next we have alert dash light class. It sets the text color to mid gray, background color to light gray. I am going to copy this code and paste down. Here I say alert dash light. If I say file, save, go to browser and refresh, we got the light gray color alert box, guys, right? Next we understand alert dash link class, which displays the text darker in color. It just displays the text darker in color, which is mainly used with the anchor tags, guys. So for example, I am going to copy this code and paste down. Let me say here alert dash primary, and I am going to add the anchor tag here, opening A, closing A. Inside that I put the text READ, read more, and I say here href hyperlink reference hash. If I say file, save, go to browser and refresh, we got here another alert box in a blue color. It has text read more. We make it darker just by using the class called as alert dash link. If I say file, save, go to browser and refresh, you can see read more text has become darker, right? Fine. We can also create dismissible alert boxes. So for that, what I am going to do, you can see here, I am going to copy this code and paste down. I am going to remove the anchor tag. I am going to remove this h2 also. If I say file, save, go to browser and refresh, we got an alert box which has the text HTML is a structural language. Now I want to display there a close button here. I want to display a close button. So what I am going to do for that, I am going to create a button here. Okay, opening button tag, closing button tag. So if I say file, save, go to browser and refresh, it creates just a button. You can see that, right? Now here I'm going to put this button inside the p tag. Okay, we have to put that inside the p tag. Fine, let me put it here down. Let me place the code here. Here I'm going to use the class called as btn-close. What btn-close class does, it puts the X mark, that is a close symbol, inside the button. If I say file, save, go to browser and refresh, you can see it is displaying here the close icon. Can you see that? It is adding that close icon. Fine. Next we are going to take help of alert-dismissible class. There is alert-dismissible class which makes the element to be dismissible, guys. So what I do here, I am going to use alert-dismissible. If I say file, save, go to browser and refresh, you can see automatically the close button is moved to the right side. Next, if I click on this, nothing is happening, right? When I click on this, this alert box should get closed. So for that we take help of the attribute data-bs-dismiss, data bootstrap dismiss we use the value alert. So we are telling this close button should dismiss the alert box. It has the class alert. If I say file, save, go to browser and refresh. Now if I click on this close button, that alert box is removed, guys, right? We can also add some effect. We can add some fade effect while closing, guys. For example, I copy this code and paste down. Here I say show fade. So we are adding the fade effect. While it is closing, it should not suddenly close the alert box. It should close with fade effect. File, save, go to browser and refresh. Check out what happens if I click on this close button. If I click on this close button, this alert box is closed suddenly, right? Whereas if I click on this close button, what happens? This is closed with a fade effect. Quick fade effect you can find, right? I hope you guys have clearly understood all the classes related to alert box. If you like this video, hit the like button and share with your friends so that everyone will get benefited. In the upcoming video tutorials, we are going to discuss more about Bootstrap, guys. I strongly suggest you people to practice these things, which are very helpful later. For more benefits and be up to date, do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Keep learning, keep coding, keep sharing. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. See you in the next tutorial.